Without Nestor, this place is gonna turn into a freaking bloodbath. The Kingpins are gonna fight to the death, I tell ya. You wanna stick around for that?
Well, where else are we gonna go, smartass? Know any other places with enough chunks to shake down?
Word is, there's a new gang boss in Rostock, and he's hiring. We could join the Sultan at the swamps too. And if it gets real bad, we could always sign up with the Mercs.
Hey there, Stalker. What can I do for you? If you're looking to buy or sell, great. If not, head over to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. They just love answering questions.
Got any work for me?
See that mop in the corner? It's all yours. I can't trust you stalkers with my merchandise. You either steal it or die trying.
Watch your tone if you want to make a deal with me.
Yeah, you're right. That was rude of me. A courier of mine went missing along with a shipment recently, so I'm a little on edge.
I could try looking for your shipment.
Gonzo, that's my courier, last contacted me near the delivery place. The Brood's got a lair there. I'll mark it on your map. Ask them if they saw anything suspicious. I really don't want to explain myself to the Shah, the boss of the Brood. He's got a screw loose.
Hold on, Stalker. Don't shoot. If you're after the package, you can have it. I don't want anything to do with it. It's all the Dome and his stupid ideas. Let's make a deal, huh?
Sure.
No one was supposed to get hurt. The Dome and two of my men were supposed to come to the spot early and tell the courier the Shah had dispatched them to pick up the but the courier must have suspected something. The deal was delayed, so the Dome had to stick around, and then the Shah's men showed up. It was a mess. I'd give you something, but the Shah didn't pay us shit. Oh, I know the coordinates for his stash. He's got a special gun there.
All right, give me the goods and the info.
I knew we could figure something out. Piece of advice, though. Don't show that gun at the Brood Bar. The Shah doesn't look too kindly on guys who touch his stuff. He takes them to his office, then dumps what's left. Stand down, boys. Leave this one alone. We had a deal.
You wanted me to find that
Yeah.
I've got your goods.
You're a man of your word, I see. You're taking your sweet time, kiddo. What's the holdup? You called, kiddo? Hello? Fuck.
The info is solid. Go to the mark. Tomorrow I'll be waiting at the factory for the results.
Man, that was rough. Easy money, they said. The thugs, they're one thing, but those little guys, I've never seen anything like them before.
A plant, you say? Guess I ought to go check it out.
I'm watching you, chump.
It's brave of you to come to my camp, uninvited. But fortune favors the bold. Let me ask you a question.
Me first. Did your men attack me and take my scanner?
Now, this is getting interesting. Are you here to kill me? I would, if I were you. When push comes to shove, strike first and strike hard. Watch your tongue, though. We're on the same side. Iron and his crew got attacked while they were refueling a spent artifact. Sound familiar? The boys fought them off, but I'm not about to let it slide.
I have proof it was you who ordered Nestor's kidnapping.
Sure, I did it. Nestor was the mastermind behind the whole scheme. He was the only one who knew where Iron was attacked. It looked like the old man had decided to screw me. I guess he figured out who was going to take his place. Me and him, we had a little talk. Unfortunately, Nestor didn't know anything about the attackers. Still, everything worked out just fine in the end. A most convenient opportunity, if I do say so myself.
Do you know who attacked your men?
If I knew, I'd have buried the fuckers. But they left me a gift in the form of one of their men. I can set up a meeting for you. He's not a talkative guy, but I bet you'll think of something. But it'll cost you. That or...
That's a lot of money. Any other options?
Nestor is in the past. Only two men stand in my way of becoming the kingpin of garbage. Roosevelt, the leader of the commissary, and the Shah, the boss of the brood. Roosevelt is supported by duty, while the Shah is backed by freedom. Since the treaty, the factions no longer fight in the open, but they're both eager to put their puppet in charge of the Slag Heap. I could have wiped them out on my own, but a smart man never misses a good opportunity. Kill either of the bosses, and bring me his PDA.
Your problem is already taken care of.
And you expect me to just take your word for it? I'm not asking for their heads on a platter. A PDA would suffice. Bring me a PDA and we'll talk.
Are you lost, Stalker? Turn right and get the fuck out of here!
Where the fuck are you going? This bar is for the brood. No freaks or loners allowed.
And keep your ambitions in check from now on. Do we understand each other? Yeah. Over and out.
I told you, we don't let loners in.
I've got a pass. This is your kingpin's gun. Recognize it?
Holy shit! You got a death wish? Fine, come on in. Take the stairs to the second floor. The Shah's gonna want to talk to you personally.
Move along, chump. Leave me alone.
And keep your ambitions in check from now on. Do we understand each other?
Who the fuck are you? Oh, so you brought my gun, eh? Well, who's the snitch, bitch? Who sold you my stash? Yokel? Bruce? Spit it out!
I found it on my own.
Lucky bastard. If I were that lucky, I would have taken over the whole of garbage in 2 days. Except I don't believe in luck, so cut the crap! You think I'm stupid? Who sold you the stash?
I got the coordinates from Roosevelt.
That fucking duty prick? I wonder who the sellout is. Who should I toss in the burner? Why don't we start with you? You and Roosevelt must be real chummy if he's handing other people's stashes over to you. If I'd known, my guys would have put you in the dirt right away. So why'd you come here? You want money?
I need your PDA. I can trade it for the gun, Or I can just take it.
So you wanna know about my deals? Use my connections? None of that's gonna help you, Stalker. Where the Shah succeeds, a loser bleeds. Die!
You can take that motherfucker yourself. Let's get out of here, boys.
Everyone's got icons, but freedom, they've got coupons. They failed to take the zone by force, so now they sell their ass, of course.
Hey, march your ass over here, Private. Wanna hunt some mutants with a real colonel from duty, Private?
How about this, Colonel? You get your hunt, and I get some information. I need to get into the commissary quietly. And I hear you know the place like the back of your hand.
I used to have every rodent out there lining up to report to me until that bastard Roosevelt. But it's none of your business. You want information? Load up your boost.
We'll see if you're fit for anything beyond wiping freedom's asses.
Nice report. We're gonna butcher them like cattle. Hey, over here, you freaks. Freedom, it ain't. But dead flesh will do in a pinch. Come over here. Did you see that? My whole damn hunt is ruined now. Okay, since we've got nothing to shoot at, here's an idea. I'll give you some time to hide your ass, and then I start shooting. Survive for 1 minute, and you'll get your commissary pass.
That's what you promised me last time, but here we are.
Duty's word is stronger than a burro's head. Be a good sport, and you'll get yours. So, how's about it?
Sure thing. You can't hate anything anyway, Colonel.
We'll see about that. I'm counting to 3. Time's up. Now run.
Ready or not? Damn, that feels good. I haven't had that much fun since spring yet, when we nailed those freedom bastards one by one. You alive over there? Good. Now we can talk.
Watch out! There's more of them!
Good.
Impressive. Just made my day. Now, about the comments. Climb in through the bathroom in the courtyard. Then get on the balcony. Remember, you're only alive because I wanted it that way. The curtain.
A few more questions.
Sure.
Rosa?
Friend of mine. My best friend. Until the ward got us in a chokehold, then the power went to root. Run along now.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Did the Shah finally hire someone who could slip past my guards? Or was it Varan? Eh? Doesn't matter. If you want to start shooting, take your chances. As for me, I'd rather talk.
Well, speak up.
First of all, I'd like to know what they offered you for killing me.
Some information I couldn't get anywhere else.
That's a high price. There's just one thing. Nobody's gonna pay you. You must be new to the zone if you don't know that. You can only trust the bandits as long as you're holding a gun to their head.
What about you?
Don't compare me to the likes of Varan and the Shah. I served in duty for 10 years and I might just go back one day. But first, I need to show certain wannabe generals how to take out the trash in the zone. Bandits aren't people like you and me, Loner. They're more like rodents. Dumb, greedy rodents. And unless you deal with them, they breed like rodents. That's why garbage is crawling with them. But that's my problem. Let's make a deal. I still have connections in duty, and I'll pay good money for my life. Let's settle this like civilized men, okay?
I need your PDA to convince the client you're actually dead.
That dog won't hunt, Stalker. My whole life is on that PDA. My deals, my connections, my money. You might as well just shoot me.
All right. I'm listening.
Good. Here's the deal. I'll tell my guys to let you out, and you'll leave the commissary base real quiet-like. Once you're out, I'll contact you about the reward. You have my word as a member of duty.
I'll take your word for it.
And good luck. Talk to you soon. A loner is leaving my office. Don't stop him. Let him go.
If Roosevelt's letting you go, I won't keep you here. But how did you get inside? I don't get it.
I see that you're also a man of your word. I respect that.
You're dead meat, fuckhead!
About your competition.
Let me make one thing clear. They're not my competition. Just a couple of lowlifes who got ahead because of their connections with freedom and duty. So what do you want?
What kind of man is that Roosevelt?
I've never had any dealings with Roosevelt. He's a stuck-up son of a bitch. But he's got a tough crew and some decent gear, and he's not stupid. Why would he kowtow to duty after they kicked him out? Beats me. The man's got no self-respect.
Tell me more about this Shah guy.
The Shah is a greedy psycho. Freedom pumps him full of dough, but his men only get the scraps. It's almost like they prop him up just to spite duty. I wish I could tell you the dog from the brood is all bark and no bite, but I'm afraid that's not the case.
That's all for now.
You're taking your sweet-ass time, Loner. I want either money or a PDA from one of the kingpins. Otherwise, you're not welcome here, Loner.
Here's the money. I think it's a fair price.
A stalker has to work for months to make this kind of money. They pissed you off pretty good, didn't they? Do you know how they got you, by the way? The scanners are bugged. Nestor told me. All right. Now for my part of the deal. One of the attackers is locked up in the underground garage. He's the key. Have a nice chat.
You'd better to lay low.
Hey, Pops is in. Shell out the dough. You underestimated the old man. He's lucky Huron didn't interrogate him first.
Well, well. I didn't expect Iron to bring me such an important guest. If you're willing to jump through hoops for his sake, what would the others do? So I'll ask you the question I didn't ask the first time we met. What makes you think you're gonna get out of here alive?